I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah Kwakadash, and double honors to the elders that rule well. Salutations to the elders and apostles, and to the brothers that's laboring in truth day and night, night and day. To you sincere sisters who's loving Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, loving yourself, respecting yourself, loving your husband, respecting your husband, loving your children, taking care of the home, learning in silence with your husband, and just doing the right things. So we got a video here today. Very interesting video. We're going to dive into the video. We're going to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to see how wicked this world can be. All right, so let's hear this, man. All right, so we're gonna dive in it, man. We're gonna show you how wicked women are, okay, in this situation.
I don't give a fuck at this point. Like, bro, if you don't love me, you don't want to be with me, then just fucking say that.
You know, with an intro like that, you would probably thought he cheated or something like that, which you'd be surprised. View discretion is advised.
You fucking nasty, all because I won't let you.
Bro, it's not even just the pegging. It's like other stuff. Like,
you're fucking nasty. Why are you obsessed with a man's asshole?
Bro, it's just yours.
It's just mine.
Just yours.
All right, you see? All right. This woman here is a lunatic. She is a lunatic. She's a full-fledged, full-time demon. All right. Now, I understand that some people got their preferences of what they like in the bedroom. I understand some people have a certain way of how they like to, you know, please or have this fantasy of what they would like to do. So I get that. I understand, you know. It doesn't mean that I'm for it, but I understand. But as a man, there's no way, a real man, there's no way that a woman should ever even come and fix her mouth to ask you, can I peg you? First thing is, why you want to put a strap into a man? That's a man. This is why this place that we're living in, it gotta go. It gotta go. Women constantly doing stuff. It's 24/7. It's 365. You know what I'm saying? 52 weeks. However you want to put it, 12 months. You understand? So, like, women like this, it's not cool, man. And first thing is, this white woman is telling this dude, you know, like, yo, let me do it. Like, what are you smiling? What are you joking? Like, what are you getting a satisfaction from this? This is a man. You don't ask no fucking real man that. First thing is, bro, check your woman, because she ain't supposed to be asking you no shit like that. If any woman asking you, she is trying to prove a point to a friend, you know, her friends, her little girlfriends, saying, yeah, girl, yeah, he went for it. Yep, he gay. Yeah, he a bi. He down low. He a DL. That's what they trying to do. And you got a lot of you niggas that's willing to bend down and put that. Yo, why would you want to put something up in you if you supposed to be a real man? That goes for this type of behavior, goes for those type of men that's living this lifestyle. You know, it's an abomination. You know what I'm saying? Straight men don't get down like that. Ain't no woman gonna ask a real man, a man's man, to do no shit like that. You would get your shit parked. You understand? You would get your shit laid the fuck out. Do not ever ask a fucking man, a real man, let me peg you. What kind of business you on? Now, if she feels and believes that you got some tendencies and she's testing you, then bro, check yourself, bro. Check yourself. You know, I wish my wife would ever act with some shit like that. My wife, she wouldn't even get down like that. Not to my motherfucking knowledge. And don't let me find out you doing shit like that to men out here. Cause you got women out that's living secret lives, man. Just doing all kind of wild shit. I know a dude, right? Jamaican dude and his wife. They they plan on going to a swingers party. This is what happened. The guy and his wife went to a swingers party, and his woman got her insides destroyed heavenly from a well-endowed man. She loved it so much that he never heard her scream so good. He never seen her, I ain't trying to get explicit. Excuse my language. I apologize. But the matter of the fact is the girl enjoyed it so much, she even started to get with the dude on the side quietly, and the husband found out. He over there crying and begging. He said, yo, why you do this to me? Boom, 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 boom. Listen, first thing is, you never introduce your woman to another man. You don't do those type of things. You don't partake in those things if you are a real man, a real woman, a spiritual couple. You don't do those things. You don't engage in those things, man. It's off. It's not right. But I do understand that people like things like that. I get it. That's what y'all want to do. Cool, you do that. But there's a judgment for everything. Just know that. Let's watch this.
What the fuck, dude? These people really got problems.
No, if you don't want to be with me, you don't want me to.
I understand if you like ass, but like, bro, you're obsessed with trying to fuck my ass. Like, bro,
I
what?
like you. I just want you. I want every piece of you.
It's giving women in male fields. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Women in male fields, no, that would imply that you're sexist because women can be in whatever the fuck field they want. I could be in your ass if I.
This is a fucking demon. You hear this? This demon, yo, bro, get the fuck away from this girl, man. Get away from this girl. This girl is going to make you lose your life. Get away from this girl, man. As soon as I'm not even having a long conversation, I'm getting the fuck up and I'm walking away from you. It's these the two things I'm going to do to you, and I don't mind the cuffs being on my wrist. I don't mind it. I don't give a fuck. One, either I'm going to park your shit, I'm going to break your fucking jaw, or two, I'm just going to walk away with my peace and sanity. Those are my two options. I'm not killing you because you asking a question. I'm going to park your shit to let you know, don't ask a fucking man that no fucking question like that ever again in your life. Remember that shit. And once I park your shit, I'm standing on business. Get whoever you got to get. Your brother, father, your uncles, your cousin. I don't give a fuck about none of them. I will go to war. Don't ever ask no fucking man no shit like that. I know it's kind of sound kind of bizarre or far-fetched to go that, to those measures. I'm not trying to be overly violent or violent to a woman. Don't listen. I love women. I respect good women. What I'm saying is, wicked women like this do not have respect for me. I will park your shit. You understand? If a man ever come to me asking shit like that, I will take him out of this earth. Don't ever ask no man no shit like that. No man, whether you receive or give, you're guilty by the law. You're guilty of that type of lifestyle. So understand that, man. If that person never mentioned it to you or ain't curious, then you don't further go to that level. You don't ask nobody, oh, let me do this. And for instance, you got certain women that are not comfortable with certain things. Okay? Certain women are not comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may ask a woman, oh, how do you feel about this? She said, no, I don't like that. Please don't ask me that no more. Respect her. You said, all right, I'm sorry. I apologize. I just asked not because I want to do. I want to see where your mind is at. I don't know what you like. It's a difference. We having a respectful conversation, but do not impose or threaten someone or call them a sexist because they don't want to do it. What kind of gaslighting manipulation is that? Dude, run away from this nasty bird, okay? Get away from her before you lose your life, or she do something that you're not gonna like behind your back just because you didn't accept her. Accept what she's saying. Get away from her.
You see, this is the exact. Bro, what the fuck? You're fucking nasty. I guess I don't. Pack your bags and get the fuck on. Goodbye.
That don't make any sense. Why would you tell him if you don't want to be with me? Just say it. Oh, and he said, well, I guess so. I guess not. I don't want to be with you. Get the fuck out of here. There's no guessing, dude. You don't fuck guessing. Kick her ass out of there. Get a woman that's right in her mind. This bitch is not right in her mind. She's not right, man. And no respect for you as a man. If both of y'all talking about it, see what you like or you don't like, cool, no problem. The problem is that she is forcing or trying to impose or make him feel guilty and trying to emasculate him, okay, to becoming a fucking punk. No, you're a man. I'm glad that he did stand up, but it was too long of a conversation to be talking. Once she said, "Get the fuck up," and you walk out the door, bro. That's it, man.
Now, I must say, that was a lot to endure at one time. As a man that does not participate in any kind of activity like that, that's just not how I rock. And I'm not judging here. I mean, if you into that, bro, that is your body. Do your motherfucking thing. That has nothing to do with me. However, fellas, if you are with a woman and she wants to do this with you and she's that pressed about it, bro, there's something about that just tells me, bro, this is something that she just wants to be able to hold over your head, bro. That's just the way I'm looking at it. Because there are women that are into that kind of stuff just for their own pleasure. I believe that. However, when they are that strung over it, when they're that pressed about it happening after you've already declined, this is deeper than rap. It's deeper than what she is saying in the moment. Because the way I look at that is like, bro, if you get into that kind of situation, y'all break up, it's over with. She's like, yeah, that's why I pegged you, bitch ass nigga. But oh no, I applaud that young man for standing on business and telling, hey man, get the fuck on mine. She's trying to gaslight him, talking about, oh, if you don't let me do it, basically you don't love me, you want to be with me. Nah, don't let her do that to you.
You see, I just said that. I just said that. Listen, man. Sometimes a woman trying to find a reason to have something over you to get what she want, or blackball you, or expose you. Put you in a vulnerable situation. First thing is, you too grown to be doing some shit to put yourself in a bad situation. Don't do it. Don't do it. All right? Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Into some shit you know you're not really down with. Because if we reverse this and put a man in that position, I can assure you that is sexual manipulation. But that is where sexual discipline comes in, fellas.
That's what he said. So if the man was on the other side of that spectrum and he asked the question, how you feel if I put my, in your, you know what? Then she was like, oh, you trying to, you trying to make me feel this kind of way. But when this lady here was trying to do that to her boyfriend, he's sexist. He's gaslighting. I mean, he's sexist. Oh, he has a problem with women. How? The double standard, huh? Okay. So, listen. You got people that's living a certain life. People are living a fantasy, and they start living it, and they get off on that. I understand that. That's for them. But as a spiritual person, where the spirit dwells at in your temple, don't engage in that. Because once you start to engage in that, you start to becoming more and more and more. You get addicted. It's like when you hear like people that have drug addictions, when they first smoke, a certain type of drug, they get addicted to it. They only say, "Oh, man, it's only been one time," and then they do it again, and then again, and then again, and it gets repetitive, and it becomes a new addiction, and it becomes a new a stronghold on your soul, man. And then now you, as years went by, you're full-fledged this, and now you look bad. you're losing your teeth. Everything everything's gonna look good on you, man. You know, so let's get a couple scriptures here, man, and let's go to the let's go to Romans, okay? You know what? Before we go to Romans, let's go to Isaiah. Hold on, guys. All right, guys, let's go here. Let's go to Isaiah 3, the 9th chapter. It says, the show of their countenance doeth witness against them, and they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their soul, meaning destruction to their soul, for they have rewarded evil to themselves. Verse 10, say ye to the righteous that it will be that it shall be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doing. So if you're doing evil, the fruit of your doings you're gonna reap what you sow. So if you're wicked and evil and doing all these things, expect those same things to come onto you. If you're doing good and loving people, being right towards people and honoring people and, being humble, the Lord will bless you and give you all those things into your life, okay? Verse 12, as for my people, children are their oppressors, all right? I'm sorry, Salakia, verse 11, woe unto the wicked, destruction to the wicked, it shall be ill with him. So it shall be ill with you, right? For the reward of his hand shall be given him, okay? So whatever you do, it's gonna reciprocate and go back to you. So if you're doing evil and everything is something with you, with a person, best believe it will come back to you. It may come back 1,000 times worse, or it may just come back a little worse. But you're going to get judged for it regardless. Do not get caught up into misbehavior problems. Don't entertain this, man. All right? So they show their countenance, do witness against them, right? So you can see if someone got this type of way. Or you can say, damn, you see a man or woman, you say, oh, man, I know that person is this lifestyle. I know that person living that type of lifestyle, right? It said, and they declare their sin as Sodom. Okay, so they declare that sin. They are proud of it, right? And they hide it not. They don't hide that sin no more. Don't you see all over the news, the social media, whatever platform is available, we see it, right? And they don't hide. It said, woe unto their soul, destruction to their soul. I didn't say this. The Bible's saying this. I'm not saying this. So don't come at me to try to make someone or feel bad, but it's the truth. It is the truth, okay? For they have rewarded evil to themselves. So you rewarded evil to yourself. So if you are committing hideous spiritual crimes, you're going to get judged or with a spiritual judgment. So just believe, which it will affect you physically. Just in a physical form. Best and believe, man. Let's go to Romans. Let me go to Romans 6:23. Scripture says, for the wages of sin is death, but the gift of Yahweh is eternal life through Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua and HaMashiach, our Lord, right? So for the wages of sin is death. So you're gambling with your life, doing hideous things. Why put yourself in that situation where you could be better? You know what I'm saying? So we have to keep this in mind, okay? Keep this in mind, guys, okay? Let's go to the first chapter. All right. Sorry, let's go to the first chapter. Jump down to the I want to read all this, but I want to keep it short. Let's go down to give me a second, guys. I want to see what I want to get. Yeah, let me read 25. It says, Romans 1:25, who changed the truth of Yahweh into a lie and worship and serve the creature more than the creator, who is blessed forever. Amen. So who has turned God's truth into a lie? Why? Because we trying to fit things that make us feel good instead of what's right in the eyes of the Lord. So we're bending rules and and to fulfill our flesh, okay? And that's a lot, okay? Because Yahweh has insurmountable love. I mean, the love that he has is forever, man. And his mercy and kindness, forgiveness is forever. But he has a limit, a point where on this earth that is going to end, okay? So we have to get it right before that day come, okay? All right, so verse 26, for this cause Yahweh gave them up to vile affections. So that type of person, like this lady that was in the video, he gave them up over vile affections, man. He gave them up, man, to their own wicked deeds, so that they can get judged, man, because they think that's beneficial to them, right? Okay. For even their woman did change the natural use into that which is against nature. So this lady, you going against nature. You're wicked, man. What kind of woman wants to be masculine and do that, man? I seen a video. I can't post that on here because it will get flagged. I seen a picture on social media, on Instagram. There's a page called New York City Everything, I believe, 2.0 or something like that. They had a dude, he's supposed to be a killer, a murderer, or whatever that he's claiming in his rap music. He's supposed to be one of these drill rappers that got exposed. And he got exposed with a DL. Well, he's a DL man, but got exposed by, got exposed by a transformer. And now he done took all his pages down because he knew he was doing it. You know, if you're not guilty of it, you ain't even put it out there. His face all in the camera, in the video, all that. So basically, you got tired. You couldn't tell the truth, so you let that person do it, right? Because if you're so comfortable, why you're facing the camera, right? Letting it be done. No good, man. So but now your sin has been exposed. Okay, the Lord always make you get exposed according to your sin. All right. Just like my coworker told me yesterday, there's a guy that he knew that they used to work on the outside doing different types of construction and plastering. He said that there was a guy that accidentally texts another coworker by accident of something that he liked to do with, MEN. And the person said, yo, this is the wrong number. You aware of what you're saying, right? And then he looked, oh, I'm sorry. And then he said, all right, no problem. But after a while, the people already knew what it was, but they didn't have enough credible evidence. But they started seeing certain things that he was doing. So they kind of like, all right, you out now. So he wasn't too mad, but people know what you're doing now. You know what I'm saying? So he got exposed to his own sin. The Lord put a spirit on him to expose his own sin. He didn't want nobody to find out. But hey, it is what it is. All right. For even their women did change the natural use into that which is against nature. Verse 27, and likewise also the men, leaving the natural use of the woman, burn in their lust one towards another. Come on, you having a lust for another man? Men with men working that which is unseemly. It's unseemly. That's not natural. And receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was met. So it's an error. You know you're doing wrong. You know you're messing up. All right. Verse 28, and even as they did not like to retain Yahweh in their knowledge, Yahweh gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient. There you go. So that's not convenient. It's not conducive to the Lord. Okay, hold on, guys. It's not convenient to the Lord. It's not conducive. It's not spiritually ethical, and it's not right, man. So with that being said, I hope the video was edifying, man. And stay away from that type of people, man. Don't get caught up in that lifestyle. Okay, and if you do, just know what comes with it. Know what comes with it. That's all I gotta say. Because there are judgments for everything. So just be mindful and be careful and don't do those things, man. All right. Shalom.